Well, the amount of food tossed out in the United States is staggering. According to the Food and Drug Administration, as much as 40% of food gets wasted.
Okay, so we're told the average household wastes enough food in a year to fill 360 medium-sized takeout containers. Now, most of that goes into landfills where it can generate greenhouse gas.
And making some simple changes in your habits could not only reduce the methane released into the atmosphere, but could also save you some serious money.
That's right. Some estimate that you could pocket an extra $1,500 a year or maybe even more, Kelly.
Nice.
Yeah, so Jennifer Hankey, owner of the Green Queen Pest and Cleaning, joins us now with ways we can make this happen. And right out of the gate, what is your #1 way, Jennifer, for people to reduce food waste?
The #1 way is to start using meal planning apps. If you don't buy too much to begin with, then you don't have the excess at the end. So 2 of the apps I love, one is called Mealtime. I love it because I can plug in the URL from any recipe on the internet and it'll generate the recipe, but it'll also create a shopping list for me that as I go through the grocery store, I can literally check off each item. I can also check my house to make sure what I have before I go shopping. How many times have you found that you bought something that you already have? So that's a big part. The next one is Big Oven and Super Cook. I love these because when you have food that's already kind of about to go bad and you don't know what to do with it, you can literally pick the ingredients in your home. They're about to go bad, plug them in, and it'll create recipes for you that will use that leftover food.
So don't shop when you're hungry. I think that's what you're telling us, right? You might overbuy right there.
Maybe that is #1. That's right.
But let's talk about the leftovers. You started to touch on this. It's not exactly a bad word. How do we make sure they get used and not tossed away?
Absolutely. So the other thing you want to do is make sure we're freezing the food. So getting a deep freezer if you can. Remember, we want to try to avoid plastic where we can. So invest in some mason jars for saving the food. Try to buy in bulk and only buy what you need. You see, this is in plastic, which of course we don't love, but they do have these reusable bags now where you can buy in bulk. So make sure you're buying only what you need. But then